Hello and welcome to the fourth of our films for this year's Self-Denial Appeal. For this year's Self-Denial Appeal, we're looking at how the Salvation Army around the world is caring for creation and responding to climate change. And today I'll be talking to Major Lorraine Medina in Costa Rica. These days, Costa Rica is known as a global leader in sustainability. It produces nearly 93% of its electricity from renewable resources, and nearly a third of the country's landmass is protected by conservation areas. But it's also vulnerable to extreme climate events and sea level rise. The country of Costa Rica is a division of the Salvation Army's Latin American North Territory, and Major Lorraine Medina is the divisional commander here. Thank you so much for joining us today, Major Medina. Tell me a little bit about some of the projects that you work on. What's your day-to-day work involve?
Thank you so much for the invitation. My day-to-day work in Costa Rica is I have to oversee 13 corps that we have in this division. We have different programs. We have services for homeless. We serve over 200 meals a day from Monday to Friday. We always exploring to have more services. I'm a social worker by nature, so for me, service come like a given. So we're always trying to look for resources within the government with donations to give services to others.
It's a diverse range of work, a hugely important work as well. One of the things that we're focusing on for in the United Kingdom and Ireland territory is about care for creation. What are you seeing in Costa Rica in terms of climate change? How is it impacting that country?
Well, the sad thing is with COVID, having a hurricane, having a flooding, the situation get worse because you want to have the social distance. You don't want to have exposing people. So that's the challenges that we've been having here. We have two floodings with a hurricane, and to hand out cleaning supplies for them and to hand out the meals, either prepared or baskets of food, that was a challenge.
Have the hurricanes been more frequent, would you say?
Yes, I would say yes. But again, we are the Salvation Army. We have to make it happen. It doesn't matter. We have to make it happen. We have to look the way. And I think in Costa Rica, we've been very good in trying to serve others. We are safe to serve. So we've been trying to do that even through COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw one of the things that's really fascinating about your division is you're working on a hurricane mitigation project. Can you tell me anything about that?
We go out after the hurricane and after the flooding. I come from an island, so hurricanes for us is our daily bread every year. So I know what is after. You don't have power, you don't have water. So those are things that we have to help the people to go through those days when you don't have water and you don't have power with the food, with the supplies and everything. So that's part of what we do.
With that in mind, what can we be praying for you as a division?
You can be praying for give the strength and for the officers and the soldiers that we have and the volunteers. I think we have to pray for resources, the sensitivity of the government to see what we are doing, not only the Salvation Army, other organizations, what we are doing, and they become sensitive and they become partnership and helping because it's a difficult time. You can get discouraged. We're not used to see people over a computer. We are Hispanic, we like the touching, we like the gathering, we like all that. So for us, it's been that part as a body of Christ, it's been very difficult. That part. I think to the whole world, that's been very difficult.
Well, trust me, when all this is over, I'm coming to Costa Rica to see all this firsthand and give you a big hug, Major Medina.
Anytime. You're welcome to come to Costa Rica anytime.
Because it's a fantastic work that you're doing. And please do be assured, Major Medina, of our prayers for you and your division and all the incredible work that you're doing. Thank you for your time today. We really do pray God's richest blessing upon you.
You're welcome. Blessings to you and blessings to all your team. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. In next week's film, I'll be talking to Victor Mundal in Bangladesh.